Starting is easy. Finishing takes a different kind of strength. And if you've ever asked yourself, why do I always quit halfway through? Or, why can't I finish what I start, no matter how motivated I feel in the beginning? This video is for you, because it's not that you're lazy. It's not that you don't want it enough. And no, you're not a failure. You're just stuck in a loop. A loop created by emotional resistance, dopamine drop-off, and eroded self-trust. But once you understand why that happens, you can finally break free. Let's start with the first wall that knocks most people down: emotional resistance. You open your laptop to write that book. You sit down to build your business. You sign up for the gym, journal, therapy, whatever it is. And then, you feel this invisible weight pressed down on you. Suddenly, the idea of starting feels too big, too much. You get anxious, uncomfortable, tired. So what do? You reach for your phone. You reorganize your desk. You watch just one more video. You're not lazy. You're avoiding discomfort. That's emotional resistance. Your brain is trying to protect you from stress, from failure, from the unknown. But here's the truth. Discomfort is the price of growth, but avoidance is the cost of staying stuck. What can you do? Start smaller. Way smaller. If writing a chapter feels overwhelming, write one sentence. If a 60-minute workout feels impossible, just do 5 jumping jacks. You're not building the habit of finishing yet. You're building the habit of beginning, without dread, because motion kills fear, and a small win beats a big plan that never happens. Okay, let's say you do start. You're motivated. You're pumped. You're in that zone. Then 2 days later, it's gone. That dopamine rush evaporated. You were high on possibility. Now you're stuck in reality. Welcome to the dopamine drop-off. Here's what happens. Your brain loves newness. New ideas. New goals, new apps. That surge of excitement? That's dopamine flooding your system. But as the task becomes repetitive, hard, or uncertain, the dopamine fades. Your brain goes, this isn't fun anymore. Let's chase something else that feels good. So you bounce. New project, new planner, new life plan. But guess what? The cycle repeats. You start strong. You hit the wall. You quit. You feel bad. And now you trust yourself even less. Let's talk about that trust. Every time you quit on something you promised yourself, you teach your brain, we don't keep our word. You don't feel safe with your own goals anymore. You don't believe yourself when you say, I'm gonna change. This time will be different. I'm committed. And here's the kicker. Without self-trust, discipline becomes punishment. You're not just tired, you're emotionally bruised. You're not just inconsistent, you're protecting yourself from another letdown. You don't need more motivation. You need to rebuild your relationship with yourself. So how do we do that? Let's talk about solutions. Enter the habit ladder. Forget massive action. Forget doing 20 things at once. Forget chasing motivation. You're going to build upward, one simple, repeatable action at a time. Step 1, the micro win. Not 10 push-ups. Not a whole journal entry. Just 1 rep, 1 line, 1 breath. Why? Because success loves momentum. And confidence grows from consistency, not intensity. Once the micro win is locked in, you climb. Add 1 more rep, 1 more page, 1 more step, day by day. Slow and boring? Yes. But you know what else it is? Sustainable. You're not sprinting anymore. You're laying bricks. And eventually, that foundation, it becomes a fortress. Now here's where things get powerful. You've heard of accountability partners, right? But have you heard of the accountability mirror? This is a technique used by Navy SEAL David Goggins. And it's raw. It's honest. And it works. Here's how it goes. You look in the mirror every day and you ask yourself, am I doing what I said I'd do? Not in a shameful way, not to beat yourself up, but to be real. Did I show up today? Did I follow through? Or did I bail on myself again? If the answer is yes, you celebrate. If the answer is no, you don't quit. Your course is correct. The mirror doesn't lie. And when you face yourself consistently, you build something even more powerful than confidence. You build integrity. And integrity is what fuels long-term success. Let me be clear. If you've quit 10 times, if you've started and stopped more times than you can count, you are not broken. You are human. You are tired. And maybe you've been fighting battles no one can see. But the fact that you're still trying, that you're watching this video, looking for answers, that means something. You're not weak, you're learning. You're not lazy, you're overloaded. You're not a quitter, you're becoming someone who finishes. And the path forward, it's not dramatic, it's not glamorous. It's one decision, one micro-action, one honest look in the mirror, over and over again. So next time your brain says, let's skip today, let's quit while we're ahead, this is too hard, you answer back, I don't need to feel like it. I just need to take one step. Because motivation comes after movement. Because self-trust is earned, not imagined. Because every time you follow through, you rewrite your story. Here's what we've learned. Heavy checkmark, emotional resistance isn't weakness, it's fear protection. Heavy checkmark, dopamine drop-off is natural, don't chase the high. Heavy checkmark, self-trust can be rebuilt, one win at a time. Use habit ladders to move without burnout. Use the accountability mirror to stay real with yourself. And most of all, don't confuse failure with finality. You're allowed to fall. You're allowed to pause. But you owe it to yourself to keep going. Because this version of you, the one who starts something new every month, is the same version who's about to finish. If this hit home, if you're tired of quitting, if you're ready to finally cross that finish line, comment I'm not done. And remember, starting is easy. Finishing takes a different kind of strength. But that strength, it's already in you. You just needed a new way to unlock it. Hit that like button if this helped. Subscribe for more. And let's finish this journey together. Because you were never a quitter. You were just waiting to believe again.